These easy oven roasted beets are a constant in our fridge. They're naturally sweet, soft and smooth with just enough crunch left in them. We roast up 5 or 6 at a time and keep them in our fridge for easy meals throughout the week. You can dice them up for salads, soups, in your pastas. You can grind them down for burgers or blend them into the tastiest sauces and our favorite smoothies. We find the thriftiest way to buy beets is like this, loose, without their greens. If we buy a bunch of beets with the greens on, they usually have about 3 medium beets or maybe 4 smaller beets and cost us about $4.99 Canadian, whereas these loose beets cost us about 75 cents each. If you do buy your beets with the greens, don't throw the greens out. They're super tasty, they're easy to work with. Just slice the greens off the beetroot, leave about an inch or so of the stem, and slice the greens off as soon as you come home with your beets. That'll make sure that your beets stay nice and sweet and fresher longer. Then wash your greens and then use them like you would any other leafy green. And we have a great, quick and easy recipe for sauteed beet greens with all the information you'll need. So click the link below for that recipe. Now, to get these beets as soft and sweet as possible, we love to roast them. You can peel them and eat them raw like this, and you can boil them, but they're just not as tasty that way. We like to roast them, so preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, grab a baking sheet with parchment paper, and all you'll need is a little bit of oil. Before you start, you can brush off any loose dirt on your beets. So you're just taking a little bit of olive oil and rubbing that oil all over your beets. And I'm using olive oil, but you can use coconut oil or whatever oil you have. You can roast these without using oil. I just find that they take a little bit longer to cook and they're not quite as easy to peel. Now, these take about 40 minutes to 1 hour to roast. So my oven's at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to pop them in the oven and check them in 40 minutes. Ooh, look at these, nice and roasted. You can see that the skin kind of crinkles and starts separating from the beet. And a way to tell if they're done is you take your fork, and if you can easily pierce the skin, then you know that your beets are ready to come out of the oven and be peeled. Once they're cool enough to handle, just slice off the stem end and then the root end, and you'll see that skin just peel right off. Now take your knife and just sort of peel that skin away. You'll see that it's pretty easy, but if you don't want to get your hands dirty, then you can take a paper towel and just rub the paper towel all over the beet, and the skin will just fall off like that. So with all your beets peeled, your hands, if you did them like me, then they look like this. And I'm gonna go wash them and show you that it's not that scary. So they're a little bit pink, but they're really not that bad. And if you store your roasted beets in glass containers, then you don't have to worry about staining your dish where it'll wash right out. Now your beets are beautifully roasted. You can store them in your fridge and head to our website, Tasty Thrifty Timely, for all of our delicious beet recipes. But right now, I'm going to show you our favorite because it's just too good, our chocolate beet smoothie. 1 medium beet, frozen cherries, or you can use frozen plums, frozen banana, some cocoa powder, maple syrup, cinnamon, a couple dates, 1.5 tablespoons of peanut butter, 1 cup oat milk. This is so tasty. It honestly tastes like chocolate candy. So click the link below for our recipe for our chocolate beet smoothie, and make sure to subscribe to our channel for new videos every Sunday at 5 p.m. Do it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. We love to hear from you. We'll see you for the next one.